have a green text that I decided to craft in order to put together a chronological timeline pertaining to the coming alien deception and how it ties into occult shit that has been going on for a significant amount of time. Was inspired to do so after watching the Grush interview tonight, as I believe this significantly shows all of the hallmarks of the coming end times deception. I'm not gonna fluff you all, just gonna dive right into meat and potatoes. Here we go, and feel free to interject with any important events I may have left out. 1875, Aleister Crowley is born on October 12 in Leamington Spa, England. He would grow up to become the most infamous occultist of all time, referring to himself as the Beast 666. 1904, Crowley publishes Liber al vel Legis, the Book of the Law, which he claims was dictated to him by a supernatural entity named Aiwass. Crowley was said to have written the book over the course of 8, 9, and April 10, 1904, as Aiwass dictated it to him between the hours of noon and 1 p.m. 1914, Jack Parsons, an American rocket engineer and occultist, is born on October 2 in Los Angeles, California. 1917, Crowley, while living in New York, begins performing various magical experiments in a place on West 9th, specifically a ritual called the Amalantra working, creating a portal via ephemeral cosmic influences permitting extradimensional entities to enter our universe from some dimension beyond our perception of time, transcending the barriers of deep time and deep space. Eventually, Crowley made contact with an entity known as Lamb and drew its portrait. With this picture, the first depiction of what ufologists would refer to as a gray would be created. 1939, Parsons becomes involved in occult and esoteric practices, studying under Wilfred T. Smith and joining the Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, an occult organization associated with Crowley.
1942, Parsons establishes the Agape Lodge of the OTO in Pasadena, California, and becomes a prominent figure in the occult community. 1944 to 1946, Parsons befriends L. Ron Hubbard, who later founds the Church of Scientology. Parsons and Hubbard engage in magical rituals known as the Babylon working, aiming to manifest a magical child and bring about transformative events. 1947, the modern UFO era begins with the reported sighting of a flying saucer by Kenneth Arnold in Washington State, USA. This event sparks widespread interest in UFO sightings. 1947, the Roswell UFO incident takes place in New Mexico, where an unidentified object crashes near Roswell Army Airfield. The incident gains attention and leads to speculation about a potential UFO cover-up. Late 1940s to 1950s, Parsons continues his involvement in occult practices and rocket engineering. He conducts rocket experiments and contributes to the development of early rocket technologies. 1952, the Washington, D.C. UFO incident occurs, involving multiple UFO sightings over the U.S. Capitol and leading to increased public and governmental interest in UFOs. 1952, Parsons dies on June 17 in an explosion at his home laboratory in Pasadena, California. The circumstances surrounding his death remain controversial. 1960s to 1970s, the New Age movement gains momentum, with increased interest in spirituality, esotericism, and alternative beliefs, including UFOs and extraterrestrial encounters.
1961, September 19th to 20th, Betty and Barney Hill, an interracial couple, claim to have been abducted by extraterrestrial beings in New Hampshire. Their account becomes one of the first widely publicized abduction cases and sparks further interest in UFO phenomena. 1966 to 1967, the Mothman sightings take place in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Witnesses report encountering a humanoid creature with glowing red eyes and large wings, often associated with paranormal and UFO phenomena. 1975, on November 5, 1975, a man named Travis Walton allegedly experiences an alien abduction in Snowflake, Arizona. Walton's story gains attention and becomes one of the most well-known abduction cases in UFO history, inspiring the movie Fire in the Sky. 1980, the Rendlesham Forest incident occurs in Suffolk, England, where multiple U.S. military personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge report witnessing strange lights and a possible UFO landing. It is often considered one of the most significant UFO events in the UK. 1996, the Virginia UFO incident takes place in Virginia, Brazil. Multiple witnesses report sightings of strange creatures and an alleged UFO crash. The incident gained significant attention and controversy in the UFO community. 1994 to 1996, Phil Schneider, a geologist and engineer, claims to have been involved in classified government projects, including the construction of deep underground military bases, DUMBs. He asserts that while working on these projects, he encountered extraterrestrial beings and was involved in a firefight between them and military personnel. Schneider delivers several lectures and interviews discussing his involvement with secret government projects and his experiences with extraterrestrials. He becomes a prominent figure in UFO conspiracy theories and the disclosure movement. 1996, Phil Schneider is found dead on January 17, reportedly by suicide. The circumstances surrounding his death remain controversial.
FD up on the last part, my apologies. Just imagine it's green. 1997, March 13, the Phoenix Lights incident takes place, in which a series of widely sighted unidentified flying objects are observed in the skies over the southwestern states of Arizona and Nevada. Late 1990s, present, UFO research and discussions persist, fueled by advancements in technology, the internet, and the widespread availability of information. Numerous UFO sightings, encounters, and conspiracy theories continue to circulate, contributing to the ongoing fascination with the possibility of extraterrestrial life and UFO phenomena. 2020, the Pentagon officially declassifies 3 UFO videos. 2023, on May 1, 2023, a family in Las Vegas calls the police to report an alien spaceship has landed in their backyard and 8 to 10 foot beings with huge eyes are walking around their backyard. Police body cam catches something fall out of the sky on their way to the scene. 2023, on June 5, David Grush, a highly decorated member of the government with significant security clearance, goes public on News Nation to claim that not only is the U.S. in possession of craft of non-human origin, but also the bodies of dead pilots. Over 12 in total. In further interviews on the topic, he goes on to state that some may be of a malevolent nature and that they seem to be able to travel via extra-dimensional means. Current end. So, who else is schizo enough to get on that aliens are demons, train with me? Let's discuss.